Good evening and welcome back. So, last time I worked a bit on sounds and specifically background music, and this is what I got so far. Problem is the choir sound is not something I want to have here. Just want to have it in here. And if I just unlock this door. Should have switched to different sound. Yeah, the problem is it's still giving me the choir. So there are a lot of sounds kind of overlapping. Music overlapping. Yeah. So I need to figure out what's going on there. I think it's the problem that I'm just using the level blueprint here. And I'm having all the sounds at the same time. Just need to switch them a little bit better. At the moment I'm just using normal trigger boxes in the level, which I might need to change as well. So I think I need to create this music trigger here. And then I also need to create an audio source somewhere. So let's see. Let's go to our player controller and add it in here. Let's add a component, audio, call this here. Background music. Alright, let's duplicate that. And local background music. Let's compile that. And let's go back here and take our, let's go to this one. Select that. And then put this in here. This is our standard music you want to have. Exploring, calm, ambient. It's the standard stuff we want. And now I create an event. Called Switch Music. Did something similar yesterday, but I had some problems with stopping sounds and sounds not playing. So let's try it this way. So whenever I switch, no, let's call it switch to local. I think that's more what I want here. So in switch to local, we need an input, and this would be a sound cue. New music. And the first thing we do here is do set sound to our new sound. And this is not auto activate. So next thing we do is take our background music and fade this one out. And give me a moment. I need to take a small break. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So, and now I'm fading out the background music. Let's give this a duration of maybe 0.1 or so. And then I'm taking taking this one and fade that in. And on begin play, I want to fade out the background music. The local background music, and just have the normal one play. Hopefully this will prevent double overlaid music. So and in here I not doing this, but and I need another one. I need to do the reverse, so add another event. Switch back to music, and then taking the local background music and fade that out. And fade this one in. Okay, so let's compile that. And in here, hello, how are you? In here, I'm changing all this. I'm working on background music for the game I'm working on, and the game is an exploration adventure game. This is the game map. And it's kind of a mixture between old school point and click adventure game and an open world exploration game. Yep. I mean, the trees are bought, and a few things are bought, but most of it I made myself. So let's player controller. Castor MagicAle player controller. And then delete all this here. Sounds interesting. Kind of reminds me of was it no Overlord or something different? Um, um, Blanking on the name. Sounds interesting. Yeah. But fun is something that's really hard to create. I'm struggling with that a lot on my game. My game also is supposed to be funny. I will show you a bit of gameplay in a moment, but at the moment I want to test out this part of the um, background music stuff. Let's see. Kind of depends on what you want to have. If you're better at 2D stuff, then make it 2D. If you're better at 3D stuff, go for 3D. And the camera perspective, you just have to test out a bit. Looks good. Looks like you can do 2D stuff, which I couldn't. I'm more of a 3D guy. I'm lost with a pen and paper. But if you give me a 3D program, I can throw something together that looks partially okay. That looked good. Let's switch to local music. And let's see if that works. Okay, so that doesn't work. But I think I can do this. Audio component. Get sound. Okay, no, this doesn't work. Okay. Okay, this doesn't really work inside the level blueprint because I don't have access to the sound here the way I thought I would. Okay, let's create this one. Let's get those. This should work. Since I have a single player game, there will be only one player controller. This should work. Then I need to delete all this here. And I also need to remove the sounds. So, let's see. Get them. Oh, we do have a bit of background sound here. Okay, so that worked, but now I need to change the trigger here. And let's add the music trigger. Okay. And I need to go over here and make this public. Okay, it is already public. So let's see if that works. Music trigger, tavern, okay. Okay, it works. Okay, Let me show you the game from the beginning. So, the character that fell from the sky is the player character, and you're hired to retrieve a recipe for a beer company. And you can walk around, pick up items, so have an inventory. We can, kind of like Skyrim, have a look at the items. Doesn't do anything more than just let you rotate them around and give a bit of information here. And you can talk to people. Bit of slightly branching dialogue here. And the music is too loud. I need to tune that down a bit. And he told us that we are in a remote valley called the Heart Valley, and with that information our quest changed. So we're in the right area at least, and can walk around. And we also have a journal. For every new location or every important person you talk to, you get a journal entry as well. Bit of flavor, background, text, in first person perspective. And this is from falling, and this is from talking to the guy. And we found a new location, and we also get a journal entry for that. Thank you. Okay, not sure why the camera is flipped, but should be the two people that talk to each other should be visible on the new camera. For some reason, she's looking in the wrong direction. Still a few issues here and there, but apart from that, it works. And here we can pick up another quest. And if we say okay and have a look at our quest log, we got a new quest. And it's a bit overlapping because here we also need to find a brewery, and here we also need to get to a brewery. So it's a bit intertwined with the main quest. Yeah, all the villagers here are placeholders, all the same person, but they don't have any dialogue yet, but I will give them dialogue at some point. And here we have some coins we can pick up. No one is noticing that for some reason. But if we want to pick up this book, we get another dialogue. And now there are Mixamo Fuse characters, or Adobe Fuse. It's a character creation program, and then you can animate them with animations you get from Mixamo. It was free for some time, and I think it's still free, but they might change that in the near future because they were bought off by Adobe and they want to make money. And since we picked up those coins, we have some money now, and then we can buy the book. If I go into my inventory, I have the crystal, I have 1 coin, which looks a bit strange here, and we also have the book. And it has an apt name and description. There are a few things that you can do with it. You can create ogre or troll-like characters with it, but they all are humanoid and look quite normal. I also have a way to read books. It's just placeholder text here, but it's also one thing we can do. For instance, one of the characters in the world here looks a bit different. The goblin from earlier. Yeah, that's thing is you can create your own base meshes, I think, but it's a long process and I haven't done it yet. But you could theoretically create cartoon characters with it. Wait, let's have a look. I think I still have it installed. That's the old version that isn't that good looking, but I think you can create somewhat cartoony characters with it. Yeah, here you can have those toon things, and you have Team Fortress 2 characters that you can use for cartoony characters. So if I click on this, you have a somewhat cartoony. And if we add some hair to it, yeah, the hairstyles do not work properly with this. I need to create more characters, but for instance, this guy here. Let's open him up. This guy also created with views. And he has quite long arms, short legs, kind of a belly, and quite distorted head, so you can play around with it and work with the sliders to get different looking characters. I think that's the extent of it, what you can do. Another one over here. You can just go. Characters, placeholders, and then the troll. And this is based on the brute body type. And a bit of tweaking of parameters. Okay, here I need another variable. Let's see. Oh, see, there's a problem here because it's first let's not use the sequence because I don't need that at the moment. And if I go back over here, see if the collision works properly. Okay, takes the trigger. But the problem is if we walk out, doesn't change back. So that's something I want to have here as well. So we don't need event tick. And I don't need begin play. Let's change this to a Boolean. So let's check that, and if that is false, then we want to switch to the local music. Let's do that. And we also want to set is inside to true. And if it is true, we want to set it to false. And then I might need to do the cast before the branch. Let's move this back a bit. Let's take the cast. Break all the links. Let's do the cast first. Okay, and then here we want to have switch back to music. Let's see if that works. Yep. Nice. Okay. Now I need a different sound for back in here. Let's need another trigger. And I want this to hit here. And this would be, let's see. Let's take this one. Problem is that we need a different branch before this, because we are already inside for the one trigger, and it would work for the first hit, but it wouldn't work for the second hit. So we might need another. I mean, this works, but we need to go in here and change something in here, I think. Okay. So yeah, the problem is that we might need to set up a different system as well. Might need to have another trigger. Problem is, I do want to have a double trigger, basically, so that I can change between different indoor or specific location sounds and back again, which could be a bit problematic if I think about it. Oh, I have an idea how this could work. Let's event collision. Let's do the end overlap. And let's move this part here to end overlap. Means we don't need the inside here, but we do need to redo the cast. And we can just delete all this here. So now we need to change our dimensions for the trigger, which, no, this doesn't work, because the trigger needs to be, yeah, this doesn't work for this. Damn it. My ideas for this kind of collide with how the trigger works. So let's leave that in there. And leave all that there. I can delete this. But I need to add another bool here to control, to switch to another local music. No, we don't need to. I think I can just kind of fake this. So let's take this trigger and duplicate it. Okay. Let's see if that works. setting the wrong value there. And I can change it to be editable and then not set it here. Yeah, no, this wouldn't work as well. We don't need to expose that. But I think I need to create another variable here. Okay. Let's try that. Let's give this a proper name. That's outside to brewery music trigger. Okay, hit this way, and this one is music trigger. Brewery Tavern. And here we don't want to change the inside bool. And here also not, but on the first one we want to change it. Yeah. This should work. Yeah, the fade time we can change a bit. It's a bit too abrupt. And I also need to change the volume here. Let's put this to 0.5. And what's the other one I was using? Tavern Slow. Pretty Cave. Tavern Slow and it's the standard one. This is also a bit too loud. And I realized something that I did wrong in here. So if we want to change we do not want to change the inside bool, then we also do not want to switch back to the other music. another event here. Okay. Oh, must have clicked on that at some point. Add another event, custom event, and change background music. Okay, and here we want to take this, fade out the whole thing, and then do all this here. Okay. And in here, if we are not inside, no, if we are inside, then I want to... Okay, no, this doesn't work. Yeah, because I don't have another piece of music that I can use here. So this doesn't work this way. Maybe I can get it to work somehow differently at some point. But we don't want to switch back to the old music here. Yeah, I think that might work. Let's see. We could also get overlapping music this way. Yeah, there's a small hiccup when we walk this way. Wait. So at the moment I'm checking if we are on the inside of the area where I want to play the new sounds, and then if we want to change that bool, which is kind of let's see. Could also change this to yeah, now the problem is if we hit that trigger. Oh, I have another idea. So if I add add another music here and change this to, let's call it switch to new music. And then remove all this here. And on end overlap, I'll do this cast. And here we do a branch. And the condition is switch to new music. And if that is false, then we go back to our normal music, and if that is true, then I'm not switching to new music, but then I change my background music. And yeah, the is inside I'm not using here anymore. Let's see if that works. I kind of doubt it. But if it works, then we can use one trigger for the staircase. One trigger for here. I do not want to switch to new music. And one trigger down here where I do want to switch to new music. And this is oh no, this doesn't work. Yeah, no, this doesn't work. Because if we go out of it, then it changes this. So we still need either 3 bool variables to control this, or just only switch on end overlap maybe. Yeah, the problem is that this will now only play the second new music, which in this case would be the tavern. So it will switch to the cave and then to the tavern, back to the tavern, which is not what we want. So let's see. So switch to new music, and here we need to add another branch. Or we do nothing at this and then switch to local here. And if you want to switch to new music, then we do this. Let's first try if that works or not. Okay. We need to set the character on the outside. Set here. So this is not inside, but we want to switch to new music. Okay, I need to change this, so this needs to be here. Yeah, okay. Problem is that it will not switch back to the other part. So we need to change the inside value somehow. So we need 3 bools to control this somehow. Or I'm kind of overthinking everything here. But let's see what we get. Quite sure we get not what I want here. Okay, this works. This works as well. So if we go back, no. So this needs to trigger something. Welcome back. Okay. So that setup here doesn't work. But here, when I'm beginning overlapping, then I want to switch to the new music. No. First need to have a branch here. Yeah, I need a branch. And need some kind of variable here that I'm setting to false if it's true and to true if it's false. And I think we can skip this. That's all I'm doing in here. And down here, where do I set this? Is this... Okay, the switch to new music check can be later. I think so we can remove this. So the first thing we want to check Um, if we are inside, that's the first check. So if we passed the trigger once, and if that is true, I want to switch to local music. And if that is false, I want to switch back to music. No. So here we check if we want to switch to new music or not. And if we want to switch to new music, we change our music. And otherwise, you want to switch back to the normal music. Let's test that. Okay. And this way it worked. Okay, I think the configuration for this one is wrong. Yeah. Let's set this one here. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So, after the autosave, let's check if that was what I wanted to have there, to happen there. This works. Awesome. So we do not need this one here, because I can use these inside. So we only needed 2 bools. Okay. And we can set this to hidden again. Okay. So I think we can close all this, and I can throw a few more of those into the world. Throw one here at the starting area. There might be a problem with this one here, but I need to check that. So what do I want to have in there? And we don't want to switch to new music, but back to the standard stuff. Let's see if that works. Okay. Okay, and I also need one here. And I think here I will have problems with the system that I have at the moment. But let's see. Put city calm here. And I think I only need to expose. Let's first copy this to this gate here. And I think now I need to expose the is inside variable and set this for some of them. Okay, this is not setting the right. Yeah. Strange. did not switch to the right piece of music. Okay. Yeah, and here it should switch to the outside. So we need to make this one editable and exposed. And for the north gate, this is inside, and for the east gate it is inside. Okay. This works. Let's see, do I need this? What do I have here? City Calm. Yeah, let's take the village thing. I think this is still the best, even though it starts a bit slow. Let's see, maybe we have something in here. Yeah. I think what we have at the moment is okay. I need to. Maybe I will also want to change the sounds when we are inside the forest. Problem with the forest is I would need to create big area around it because we can get into the forest from many different locations. Let's change the bit. Oh, and this needs to be looping. Same as this. I think I need to push this down more. Thank you for the follow, Noah Evans. Thanks. And have fun with whatever you're doing. I think I'm overwriting the... Yeah, I'm overwriting the volume here. Okay. Okay, now you're coming from the wrong side, so our system will not work the way I want it to. So let's start here. Okay, that's too early. It's going wrong here. I think it's all those triggers overlapping. It's causing the problem here. So let's take this trigger and push it back here. Okay. That's strange. Oh, I know why. Yeah. Because the guard just ran into the trigger. So, it's something I haven't changed yet. I need to check if the other actor is the player. And only then we want to do the rest. Yeah. Now it works. Hopefully. Yeah. So we can push this. Oops. This trigger here forward a bit. Back back in here. I need to change the collision of this thing here. This is annoying me. I think we only need simple collision here. So let's remove the collision and add yeah, let's add a capsule. I think that's all we need for this. We don't need a collision up here. But I do want to walk under the lamp, so let's save this. Okay. Much better. Okay, so background music is in. Let's see. And I can add more music triggers. To different locations and stuff like that later. But the main locations have triggers and changing sounds now. So that's good. So let's see. What would be the next thing I can do? Still need to add different sounds to the location exploration triggers and pickups and stuff like that, but I don't think I have the proper sounds in the proper format that I need for Unreal Engine, and I don't think I have any sound program installed. No. Need to look if I have some. I thought I had Audacity here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay. So let's change my scrolly text here. To add sounds. And let's find the sounds I had. downloaded a few sounds and I need to change them so that I can use them in Unreal. Just need to find them. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. No, that's not. Yeah, that's not the right sound. That's the one I wanted to have here. Haven't worked with this program that much, so let's see if I can copy that and create a new file. Paste it. Yeah. So export audio. Let's try this. Perfect. Okay. So this one I need for my exploration trigger. Oops. So let's jump into there. And exploration trigger. And get that one. Now I just need to test if that's noticeable enough. Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. So that sound is fixed, and now I need something for my pickup sound. So let's see, do I do anything on pickup items? Let's see. Doesn't look like I'm doing anything here. Let's see. Item actor. Yeah, no sound here. I didn't think I have a sound for that, to be honest. Let's add one here. pickup sound, and this would be a sound cue. And I also need to change my exploration trigger feedback sound to cue. So I can change the volume and stuff like that on the outside. This should still work, yeah. Play sound at location. And here I'm setting that, and then I can also play let's move this out of the way. Yeah, no. Set last pickup, and before adding this, play a sound. Get sound. Get pickup sound. Play that sound. Okay, we don't have access to the volume there, but this should help a bit. And now I just need to set a standard sound for that. Let's take this one. Just to test this. why is it not playing the... sound anymore? Okay, that works. But it's not playing our exploration trigger sound anymore. Nope. Why? Play sound at location. Nope. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I changed that to Q, and the sound doesn't have a Q. That makes sense. Sorry about that. So let's create a Q for that. Okay. Save all. Okay. Close this one. No. Did I close all this? Probably. Yeah. Okay. Set this there. Compile. And now this should work. Okay. And I need a better sound for that, but I think I have a few sounds that I can use for stuff like that. Just need to convert them again, I think. Yeah. Okay. That works. Awesome. Let's see. What else do I need here? I think sound-wise, it's just finding better sounds for pickups. And the rest is okay, I think. Sorry about that. And then I need to do a bit of redoing UVs for a few of the models I have here, so that I can use them properly. And then I think the next thing I want to do after doing UV stuff for the next few days is running through the main quest and checking every step of the way if it's logical enough, if everything makes sense. And when I think that's the case, then I might do another build and then give it to a few people to test. Did a few tests earlier, but I didn't get proper feedback, so I need to find a better way to test the game and get feedback. Oh, this is something I can look at now because it's bothering me. Had a problem with the crash beacon, that it's only working on a specific distance to the camera. Let's see. Should be able to see it from here, but don't think this works properly. Yeah, it only works if we are in the area and kind of trigger it that way. It only happens if we kind of walk up to it. Yeah, now it's triggering. Not earlier. And it needs to trigger earlier. So let's see. Let's just wait here and see if we can spot it. Okay, it is there. So that worked. It's not really nice to see here, but it is there, so maybe it's more visible against the night sky. But if you look closely here, got that beacon there. Okay, that's good to know. So that works as well. And yeah, I think that's all for today. I will search for a few sound files offline for pickups and my stone doors that I have down here. some secret doors here. And at the moment the sound they make is a screeching sound, but it's a wooden screeching, so not really stone on stone. They also have those buttons that do not make sounds. Yeah, no sound here. They also need to add sounds to my interaction actors, I think. Interaction base actor. Yeah, I need to look into that if I really want to have sounds here, but definitely want a sound for the switch. So if we press that button, then we get a sound, and then the door that's opening also has a sound. I mean, here we already have a sound, so closed door sound and open door sound, but they are not yeah. I need to find better sounds for that. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for today. So, see you, let's think, maybe tomorrow evening, but I'm not 100% sure. Because there could be something that's that I have to do tomorrow. Wednesday is usually my day off, but I'm a bit behind on the project, so I might stream in the evening. So, see you. Bye bye.